Good morning guys, how are we? My name's Mark from Treasure Hunting Scotland. Welcome along to this video. Today we are out bottle digging. We're digging a hole. I'm literally just marking out the hole for today, and first thing out is this beautiful broad blue Poisons bottle. Check that out, big blue Poisons, about 8 ounces, hexagonal. So that's going to start us off this morning, and hopefully we will get something nice, eh? So yeah, some people discovered in my last video that my 4K, I film in 4K, but for some reason it was uploading in 360. So my last video might have been a wee bit blurred, so I do apologise for that. But if anybody ever sees that again, please leave a message in the comments, and a big thank you to the person that did, because if they didn't do that, I probably wouldn't have noticed it, because what happens is I'll download my video and then I'll put it into the video editor to piece it together. And basically, once it's pieced together and I watch it, I think it's fine, I won't check it again, I'll just upload it and away it goes. But what's happening is certain clips are downloading to 360 for some reason, which was weird. Shouldn't have been happening, but thank you to the person that did point it out. So we're off bottle digging this morning. Let's get this hole dug and see what we can find. That's broad, eh? Like it's 40s, but still a beautiful design little bottle. And I got a bit of a Frank Cooper's Oxford as well, lid. So yeah, I'll keep digging about here, and I'm hopeful there's going to be some nice goodies in this wee bit here. Very rare do you ever see that come out, a big 20 ounce inkwell. That's broad, isn't it? When I hit that, I thought it was going to be like a flagon. It was quite big, eh? Wow, absolutely mint. Look at that for an inkwell, eh? That's a belter. I'm going to take it because it says Cooper's Oxford and it's Frank Cooper. It's some sort of lid, but yeah, it must have been off like some sort of, maybe a marmalade jar, a later marmalade jar. But yeah, again, it's still a nice little piece, and maybe make a nice little relic for someone. I'll put it up in the Etsy shop. EM Dalgleish, Lennoxtown, that's a cod bottle. Lennoxtown. That's a gutter, isn't it? Lennoxtown, eh? Yeah, that's going to be an upcycle, I think, eh? You don't see too many Lennoxtown cods. EM Dalgleish. If there's one, there should be more. Let's keep searching, hopefully we'll get more, eh? Right, so here we go, look at this. It's a little relic I found. Can you tell what it is? You can see the legs, right? It's hard to make out. That is a soldier shooting a gun. You see the gun? He's sitting down on the battlefield, the legs are going up, he's crouched. Obviously he's missing his head, but that obviously was a soldier shooting a gun. That's a great little relic. I'll clean it up, hopefully you'll be able to see it a bit better, but you can just make out both his feet where my thumb is. And yeah, that's a cool little relic, isn't it? I love it when I get little World War II relics. Wait, you see this? Man, if ever there was a tip for stoneware inks, this is it. Look at this. Stoneware inks, anyone? The mother load of inks, eh? Hundreds of them. If you think that's bad, wait you see what other people have chucked out down here. It's the mother load of inks, right enough, isn't it? Can't all be inks, you know. Got to be other stuff in there. That is a mother load of inks, man. Can anybody tell me why would there be so many inks on a tip like this? Unbelievable. Yeah, loads of them. If anybody knows why there's so many inks on a tip, let me know, because I have no idea. There just seems to be hundreds of them. Unbelievable the amount of inks that are lying about. Well, I've never ventured up this bit before, but once the tide goes out, that's definitely on the cards for going up there and having a wee look. I ain't seen any bottles in here, just in the over, sort of like an overhang. Oh. Best thing to do is, if you get into sticky mud, is don't panic. Do not panic. I always say that, the more you panic, the worse it gets. Whew. Right, so I'm walking up the embankment and basically I've found a couple of bottles. I don't know if they're going to be whole or not, but yeah, look at that. That says Mare and Dougal, Glasgow. And this one is a... Oh, check that out, it's absolutely filthy, man. Finlay, McDermott and Co, Glasgow. Again, that is another braw beer. Yeah, lovely beer. You know, these beers could be coming out of these embankments. That's what my reckoning is. I'm going to have a look about and have a wee scrape about and see if I can find anything. Let's have a walk around. Where I want to be is actually in there, but the pools are still draining at the moment. So as long as it takes those pools to drain, I'm going to have to float about in here. And as you can see, oh, this stuff, that's a bucket or something like that. Borough Superstore, 1846. How have I missed these bottles before? Covered in seaweed, no doubt. Good old river. We'll clean them up. Oh. Borough Superstore, 1846. Yeah, nice wee bottle that. So yeah, I'm going to start having a look about this seaweed and scraping about in here and seeing if there's any more of this, because I've clearly missed that because of the seaweed. It's a nice bottle, but... Right, here's the first bottle with it. Holy motherfucking God. Mother of God. Oh, yes! First bottle in the muck, man. Right in this space is a Warner Safe Cure. Ah! Check that out. I've never found one before. Yes! Look at that! First Warners, man! Yes! Oh, that is a find, man! Charlie Boy gave me one of these. That'll go with Charlie Boys. I'll show you Charlie Boys. Oh! Warner Safe Cure! What a belter, man! Woohoo! Next one out, look at that. Oh man, I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing after finding that. Half bottle. Oh my God, look at the colours in that. That is amazing. Just the way it's getting into the glass is absolutely amazing, man. Oh man, I'm meant to be going to a christening today. But I tell you what, man, I'm going to spend a wee bit more time here after finding that. I'm absolutely buzzing. Well, another beer came up for down there. It's just a blank one. Oh well, blank one it is, but I'll keep doing this wee spot, see what else comes out. Oh my God, buzzing. Right, there you go, look at that big bit of sea glass, and that's for a torpedo. A nice torpedo bottle that's from. And that's a beautiful little find at the beach. Well, there you go, guys, look at that for a nice bit of decorative old glass. Probably an old chandelier or something like that, or a vase. But the glass in that just looks lovely. See, there's more bottles coming out round about here, so this is worth a wee dig as well. In fact, there's a full one over there. Every time you get something that's printed, you've got to go and clean it. Yeah, let's clean that up, see if we can find out what it says. I don't know, maybe a stationery holder for pens or pencils or something with it. But yeah, it's a beautiful stoneware. Moody & Co, London. Harvesting, I guess, I'd probably guess it was probably maybe like ink. Some sort of stoneware inkwell. You gotta remember. That's coming with me for an upcycle. Some of the stuff that's coming with me is over there. I'm reckoning this stuff's all coming out of this embankment over here. and that's why we're finding it streaming down, because every year when we get the really, really high tides, we're finding stuff. Because I've just spotted another one over here. I don't know what that is. I think that says Helensborough. Something. It's clear anyway. I could be wrong, but I think it says Helensborough on it. Things I do for this channel, man, that people don't see. And sometimes I don't put this ever on camera because nobody wants to see you getting mucky. Right, I'm going to take that with me because it's a braw colour, and it's a positive it says Helensborough on it, but could be wrong. Well, that actually says Cheeseborough Vaseline something, but it looks like it could be a really braw colour because the glasses went kind of sicky, and I think it's going to leave this kind of petrol staining colour in the glass, like a rainbow colour. So yeah, I'm going to take that with me because I like it like that. But yeah, some love. There's just some absolute belters coming out over here today. But my reckoning is, and you can start to see it, that is blue. I think that's a lovely broad blue, maybe like a castor oil. Yeah, look at that, a bit of a Victorian stoneware pot as well. That's beautiful, that's fresh up, that's definitely blue. You can see it on the bottom, look. Blue as blue can be. Very nice. London and Bombay. So that's the first signs of stuff actually coming out the embankments. And this seems to be where it's settling. A 2 ounce Marmite bottle, which is really, really nice. Now there seems to be stuff kind of settling in this little area, so I am just going to have a wander about because I'm seeing pottery and stuff. You never know, some bigger items could have come out. Cream pots or anything. And what happens is they just get stuck in the latter parts of the tip. Yeah, not looking like a lot, but I'm going to have a look at an embankment along here and see if it's worth having a wee kind of scrape into. Yeah, that's a flagging alright. See the remains of it in there as well. Bit of a Glasgow bottle as well there. Let's have a look, see what this is. California syrups, Sterling products and cooperative successor. So it does show you that stuff's going into the stream and just washing downstream. Well, I've definitely found another bit of the tip that's never been done. Look at that, blank sauce. Oh, why can I never get one that's getting wrote on it? Yep, I think it's just a blank one. I'm going to wash it just to make sure in case I make a mistake. But yeah, there's definitely tip in here as well, you can see it. So I've got another wee bit to go at now. Well guys, check the size of that for a stoneware ink, eh? Here we go, look at that. Beautiful little penny perfume. A lot of stoneware inks, as you can see. Couple of bisaturated magnesia, I think it is. Bismag Limited London, a few of them. The bottle that says Cheeseborough has slightly got that kind of staining to the glass, and that's just for being in the water. But it's beautiful, eh? It's a braw colour that when you shine a light on it. Blue inkwell, which is nice. Yeah, that was I think castor oil. Beautiful bottle that. Stoneware inks, which are really nice penny inkwells, the white ones at the back, but obviously the find of the day was this bad boy here. It's a little bit sick, but what can you say, man? It is what it is, and that is a Warner Safe Cure, and that'll go in my collection. It's a tad sick, but it's a Warner's. Like, I'll probably never dig another one again, so and a lot of people don't realise how rare it is to dig a Warner's in Scotland. From a distance it looks better, but it's sick. And again, I expected it to be sick from being in the water, so that doesn't surprise me. And yeah, what can you do? Dig a Warner's, you dig a Warner's, sick or not, you're going to keep it. Because you know in Scotland, if you're going to look for another one of these bottles, you're not going to find it. I can probably guarantee you in my lifetime I'll never dig up another one of these. That's why you heard me get so excited when I found it, because I'll probably never find another. I'll go over and I'll get Charlie's and I'll show you it. It's a lot better, it's not sick, and I'll show you what sick means. So you can see the difference in colour. Practically nothing on it, you can see right through the glass, right? Practically no thickness, that's just where my hand's been leaning on it. When I say a bottle sick, it tends to look like this. You can see this clear glaze over it. And basically the only way to get that off is maybe to tumble it. A bottle of that magnitude could easily get damaged, but you can see it's been scratching about in the foreshore and it's been there for a long time. Sick, but it's a find and a half. I mean, I know for a fact I'll never find another one. All sickness is just that white stuff, and if I had a bottle tumbler I'd probably give it a good go for a couple of days and I reckon I'd get most of that off. But you need a bottle tumbler and they cost hundreds of pounds, but I've seen guys make them out of washing machines and all sorts of different things. But yeah, find and a half, find a lifetime, and they're not worth a lot of money, but it's just to say you've found a Warner's bottle. That's rare. Like up here, like not many people finding Warner's bottles. I'm well chuffed with that, man. Honest to God, really chuffed with it. And I'm going to stick it in my collection. Absolute beast of a find, man. Chuffed to bits with that, honestly. Honestly, people don't realise how made I will be with this find. It should show in the video because I know for a fact I will never find another one. And that's just, that's one that will stick with me, finding that. And looking at it and thinking, here we go, another whiskey flask that's broken, and then pulling it at Warner's. That's what I thought it was, a whiskey flask. And just a magnificent find, and I'm glad I've had you guys along with me to see it, and I hope you guys have all enjoyed the videos. I'm going to be getting out a lot more very shortly, so yeah, keep watching, because I can guarantee you this, there's going to be a hell of a lot more finds coming from a lot of these places I'm going. So on that note, guys, good luck, happy hunting, and I'll catch you guys in another adventure very shortly.